What's good, YouTube? It's your boy LukeZno back with another video, and in today's motherfucking video, we're gonna be reacting to the Dezz situation. Apparently, this guy's getting allegations about him making comments about how he's gonna essay someone, which is some bullshit. First of all, you feel me? Niggas just don't understand the lingo, you feel me? But let's just get straight into this video, man. 3, 2, 1.
The BTB Dezz allegations are insane, but after seeing everything, I do think that this situation in particular is just a huge misunderstanding. Start comment for the algorithm. Okay, so the allegations start when a streamer named the Stockguy decided to recount an experience he had at the Streamer Awards. Now, I want to start by saying, I don't think bro is clout chasing. This is an older white gentleman who streams stocks. His demographic is very disconnected from the black experience, from black culture, blase blase. So I think going into everything,
He's not clout chasing, but he chose to bring it online. Like, he chose to say that shit online. He could have, if there was a threat being called, he should have said it while at the stream events. He should have told Cutie or fucking I don't know, someone of higher power, like, yo, this dude just said some crazy shit. Go check him out for that, you feel me? Why come online and say all this shit now, like 2 days after the Stream Awards? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you saying he's not you saying he's not clout chasing, but he clearly kind of is, because he's bringing it online. Like, what?
mindful of that. And I also want to make it abundantly clear, I'm not doing this to defend Dezz. I'm just trying to take an unbiased approach to some allegations, especially when I feel like the way they're approaching this allegation is setting a precedent for black people as a whole, but I digress. With that being said, there are more allegations against Dezz that seriously need a closer inspection, but that's for later in the video. Let's start with the Stockguy.
So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're going to tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And they go back. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, Dad, man, Dad, fucking toss that. Well, I'll knock her teeth out. How's she going to suck dick with no teeth? Man, Dad, look, she thinks she... And I was like, oh, my God. And then he started saying something about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really, I thought it was a bit.
Look, right? Everyone knows it was Dezz that said that shit, right? But my nigga, first of all, if you gonna come out saying shit like this, at least you have to be 100% to what he said. Like, you have to say exactly what he said, you feel me? Cause I'm gonna be real, I don't think he really meant it in that way. Like, even though he's saying shit, you know, you feel me? Like, New York niggas, you know, when they say shit, they don't really mean it type shit. I mean, some people. But, like, they just be saying shit. Like, their lingo is crazy. I'm gonna be real. Like, you jacking me? You feel me? You jacking me? You know what I'm trying to say? Like niggas might think it's just weird. You feel me? But I don't feel like he meant it in that way. Like, I don't think Dezz really meant it in, like, oh, I'm finna toast this bitch. I'm a fucking knock her teeth out type shit. You feel me? I don't think he really meant it that way. I think he was just saying it, like, cause why you disrespecting KC3? Kai Cenat. Like, what the fuck? She disrespected Kai Cenat, so he went to the bathroom trying to let out his frustration on why this girl, why is she sucking Kai dick? Like, why is she on Kai dick? Like, how she gonna suck dick with no teeth? Like he said. Like, that's what the Stockguy said. You feel me?
Oh my God. And then he started saying something about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat the daughter and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this. And his friend goes, oh, man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like,
he's just from New York. That's a classic one. So the only New York niggas talk like that. Is that what he's saying? Yeah, what the fuck? Come on, man.
Like, normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like
yes,
doing that?
You should have done that shit.
At a Streamer Awards,
why the fuck you gonna come online saying this shit and you're like, oh, I should have talked to someone? Like, I don't know what's wrong with these niggas, bro. These niggas be saying, oh, should I have talked to someone? Like, same shit with Iron Mouse. Oh, I felt very uncomfortable. I was shaking in my boots. Oh my gosh. Please, man. Someone needs to help me. I was shaking in my boots. Nigga, if you feel uncomfortable, you should have said that shit. Same with this Stockguy, bro. If this guy heard shit like that, he should have told fucking he should have told someone, like someone of who was like cutie or some shit, one of the streamers that was in organized, who was hosting the event or some shit. He should have told them instead of fucking coming online saying all this bullshit. Like, how you gonna come online and say all this bullshit and it ain't, half of it ain't even true? But you feel me? Let's just get into this video, bro.
So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to, like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and like, and then like, you know, obviously saying she's talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking it too far.
So I did speed up the clip.
I feel like New York niggas, they really get triggered easily, bro. Like, it's really easy to rage bait them, bro. Deadass. Or even get them mad on some shit. Cause you get them mad, or they're gonna come aggressive. Like, oh, what you saying? What, bro? I'm from New York. I'm from New York. What you talking about? You feel me? Like, I feel like New York niggas, bro, they get mad easily. Don't, you feel me? Just stay out the way, real shit.
You guys to hear most of what he was saying, and there were a few things that stood out to me, notably the "he's from New York" comment and just the vague way he talked about SA. This is why I said before that there's just a difference in demographic here. These guys are two vastly different people interacting with each other. This is an older white gentleman versus a younger black man from the Bronx. I don't think he's lying, but given the difference in people, I instantly clocked that there might be some misinformation here, because if you know New York niggas, they have a lot of lingo that can sound kind of threatening. They're famous for spamming "suck my dick" and stuff like that, which is why the "he's from New York" comment stood out to me. It was a quick way to convey the point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, New York niggas when they say "suck my dick," you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're not literally saying "suck it." They like the insulting me type shit. Like, "suck my dick, pussy," like real shit. Like, you feel me? They like really, like, they're not really trying to like. They're trying to come at you in an aggressive way. They're not really like saying actual "suck my dick." Because if a New York nigga was to say that to a white guy, or like, let's just say the white guy's pissing him off or some shit, and then the New York nigga's like, "suck my dick," the white guy's gonna be like, "what the fuck, is this guy gay or some shit?" Like, yo, you feel me? Like, it's really different worlds. Like, if you don't really understand the New York accent on the way how they talk, like, you wouldn't really understand some shit that they really say for real. You know what I'm trying to say?
That he wasn't making threats. This is just how New Yorkers tend to speak.
Now, Dezz, your only players here. Come out here, admit it. I apologize for not being able to handle my emotions as a grown-ass man. Own up to that. You got to work on. I don't know what to do with that. Why we put actually, you know, I don't know how old you is actually. I don't know if we pushing 30 like me, but you know what I'm saying? Grown-ass man, yo. I don't know how to control my emotions fully yet, and I'll be crashing out verbally. I shouldn't have said that shit. I apologize. Those words don't work out. This, that, third. As a real nigga.
Look, bro, the thing about this, your rage comment, right? It's cool that he's saying this shit, right? But at the end of the day, why are you speaking for the nigga that hasn't even come out to say shit yet? We don't know if it was even Dezz to begin with. What if it wasn't even Dezz this whole time? What if it was fucking, I don't know, Tyler? Well, let's just say it was Tyler the whole time. You saying, oh, if it was Dezz, you're already painting a narrative saying, oh, it was him. I don't care if you're saying if. You know what I'm trying to say? Even if you're saying if, or if it was Dezz, or come on and say this, that, and the third, you're already implying that it was him to begin with, my nigga. So what is this guy talking about? Like, let's be for real here, bro. Let's be for real. You already coming out saying, oh, Dezz, if it was you, come on, say, yeah, you feel me? Oh, my fault, I couldn't handle my emotions and shit. My nigga, why are you even saying if it was Dezz? Like, you're not even meant to respond to the shit at all, even though you're just a content creator. Because niggas are already implying it's Dezz, and now you're implying as a streamer, it's Dezz. You feel me?
That's what a real nigga would do. I ain't gonna lie. But if you truthfully didn't do it, you would come out here and say that nigga's a liar. Which I don't know why that nigga would just lie about on your ass like that. I don't get it.
On your ass, you see?
Always wonder.
I think Dezz is a liability to the Kai Cenat brand because he's a crash out, and I see people trying to use his crash outs as proof of the claims that are being made against him. But those two things do not correlate. I just think it's easy to toss things on a black man who isn't emotionally stoic. And I think as a general rule of thumb, I don't want to entertain that type of rhetoric because that's what it feels like to me, and it affects black men everywhere, not just Dezz. And as a black man, nigga, I'm gonna say slow down to that. You feel me? So I just don't want anyone to misinterpret my perspective as a defense of Dezz.
Once you are like talking about SA, I can't respect that. Like, I can't respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 sisters and a mother. I can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Once you talk about essay, I can't respect anything like that, bro. Because I would never want that to happen to my sister. I would never want that to happen to my mom. It's as simple as that. It's facts. But I'm just saying, I know how shit can get misinterpreted, bro. What I'm saying is, bro, I always leave room to spare because I don't want to sit here and jump on his shit. And the whole time you're wrong.
The misinterpretation thing is really at play here, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we got a New Yorker from the Bronx versus a white dude who streams stocks all day. That is the misinterpretation situation of
Literally. The Stock guy, man, he definitely doesn't understand New York lingo. The way he's explaining it like, oh, there's some supervillain trying to essay this girl and shit. But at the end of the day, he's not really understanding what Dezz is trying to say, because Dezz was just like, his lingo is just really different from what this guy normally uses. It's like an old man talking to a Hawaiian, bro. You think that old man's gonna understand what the Hawaiian's trying to say? He's just gonna be like, oh, he's just gonna be saying a whole lot of shit, because these older guys don't understand the new slang, the new young nigga slang, I guess. You feel me? So he interpreted it worse than I thought he did, bro. He just went off script, because what the fuck?
doom. And that's even more of a reason why he probably should have spoke out sooner rather than off stream, but that's for later. Let's just look at Dezz's response.
Why do you call the authorities if I made them heinous threats, like them crazy? Why do you call the authorities if remove me? I can remove somebody else out the awards.
True.
When they jumped out there.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you coming to the internet saying this shit if you could have just called the authorities to make him removed, like get him removed out of the stadium, out of the whatever shit, you feel me, out of the stream awards? That's what I don't fuck with. Like, I don't like when these niggas come online saying all this shit. They come online saying all this shit, but they don't do anything when it's actually happening, you feel me? Like, why? Just why?
Out there and do how they felt. Why y'all removed them? Why didn't they get me removed? Because you know I didn't say that. You lying ass, grown ass man. You know I didn't say that. You know I didn't say that, fam.
Dezz is outright saying that he denies what the stock guy is saying and explicitly states that he is lying. I also think he's valid to feel like the stock guy should have had him removed from the venue if he genuinely felt like what he was saying was concerning. So while I think that the stock guy has no reason to lie, why was his information withheld until after the show? He's friends with the person who was the recipient of the alleged threat. It doesn't make sense. SA is no laughing matter. So if the stock guy claims he heard something about SA threats or SA comments being made, I think he should have been more proactive in his response to what he heard. And because he wasn't as proactive as he could have been, I think it's valid to call his credibility into question.
I think he's saying that if there was a threat, why didn't he call the cops? That's whatever. You know, not all the threats are like actionable or problem enough to have the authorities involved. Sometimes you could just be a problematic person and you make a problematic comment.
Nah, but still though, like it doesn't. Not like the authorities, like cops. He could have told the security, oh, this guy was saying some crazy shit. He could have told someone of higher power through the event that, oh, this guy's crashing out. He's saying all this shit about SA, all that. He could have told, at least he could have told security, have him remove this shit, you feel me? Not the authorities. The authorities is kind of overboard.
What are you calling the cops? Like, if somebody starts wild saying the weirdest shit at the event, somebody can say the wildest shit about somebody else, like they're gonna do this and that, nobody's gonna call the cops. I'm
including this XQC clip because I think he's being kind of dumb. Obviously, I do agree to an extent that not all threats are actionable, but dude, Dezz also made the case that if it was something bad, why wasn't he removed? We're talking about SA here, especially in a venue where there's clearly security and there's rules that the participants must follow or else they can be removed. I think in this scenario, XQC is being kind of dismissive, especially when Dezz didn't just solely speak about getting law enforcement involved. He also referenced someone else getting thrown out. So it's like, come on, that's a pretty valid point. From what I've seen, XQC never commented on that. And like I said, I do feel like this is in line with the rhetoric I was speaking about. If a black man isn't emotionally stoic, it's just easy to dismiss him. And this is beyond Dezz, okay? I understand that his response isn't the best, but I don't think that we should just, you know, kind of turn our brains off and say, but this nigga's angry, so whatever the stock guy said is right. That's not smart, that's not critical thinking, and that's not what I want to do.
I never threatened to hit nobody or women. I never said none of that. First of all, nigga said, toss her around. Toss. The only toss I know is when we in the street at the trenches, we toss back at niggas. Like, my niggas toss at niggas. I was in the bathroom and I said, yo, gang, she was dick riding my man Castanet. She sucked Kai dick. And I said, verbatim, to Ralphie. I said, bro, she sucked Kai dick with teeth. Bad bitches don't use teeth.
Okay. You see, now I'm understanding why the Stockguy said what or essay and shit. You feel me? But nigga, if you understand New York lingo, that's just how the way they talk, bro. You feel me? I don't know how much I'm allowed to say that, but if you understand New York lingo, that's the way they talk. This nigga don't understand New York lingo, so that's why it went down this route. That's why this nigga thought it was essay. You feel me? But like he said, she was dick sucking Kai. Maybe he thought literally thought that, oh, she should suck Kai's dick and shit. Maybe I don't know what go through your head. You feel me? He's an older guy, older generation, so you feel me? He may not understand this shit.
They giving the sloppy toppy. The reason why I'm describing like that, because you jumped out there and cracked a joke. Even if you read it off some shit, you should know don't allow yourself to do something like that, because it's not a game. So I mean, you were specifically on what you saying. You're specifically trying to tear somebody's character down.
Not only did Dezz deny threatening to put his hands on
and low key
he expressed his version.
Low key as well. It's kind of fucked how this nigga isn't saying exactly what Dezz said, because this is two completely different things. He said, "Oh, how's she gonna suck dick? I'm gonna punch her teeth in. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth?" That's what he said, and then he's saying she sucked Kai dick. This, that, and the third. You breaking down his character and making him look bad, and you ain't saying the exact thing he said. I know you probably didn't remember some shit, but if you're gonna say shit like that, you gotta remember what you said, nigga. You gotta remember what he said, because you're actually tearing down his character, saying this bullshit when he said something similar but completely different. You know what I'm trying to say? Because he didn't say toss. I'm gonna toss her. I'm gonna break her teeth in. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth? And he's saying bad bitches don't use teeth, this, and the third. Like, come on, bro. If you're gonna say he said something that's essay or whatever, say exactly what he said, because you're just breaking down his character, right? At the end of the day, and niggas gonna run with it, because you have some type of niggas actually watch this guy. I don't know who he is, but people actually watch him, so people are gonna actually believe everything he says. You feel me? Because I know some niggas that actually believe everything influencers say, even though it's not correct.
Of events is also kind of in line with what I was saying earlier. He felt some way because of the Diddy joke. And this is the same thing with Ty Lil. Makes sense for a nigga to defend his mans. This then made him angry, and so he goes to the bathroom and he said that Fan was on Kai's dick. Every nigga knows what that means. You dick riding. RDC made a whole video about it. Stop dick riding. That's all he was saying. He got angry and said that Fan was on Kai's ass dick. And what I'm presuming is that the Stockguy, this got mistranslated into some type of violent threat, because from his perspective, this angry black dude mad in the bathroom, and he's talking about Fan being on Kyson ass dick.
Yep.
But assuming what Dezz is saying,
I just know this nigga Stockguy was scared as fuck.
Diddy joke thrown at him, and he felt like Fan was on Kai's dick. And he said this loudly enough to where the Stockguy heard it and he misinterpreted it. Am I missing something?
I feel like he probably could have took it in a sense like, oh, she could go suck, you know what I'm saying, like that. He could have, oh, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, brother, he's up. When a nigga throw the Frank, he could take it as an, oh, nah, he's talking about as a.
That's why. If it is him, he did come in and just like addressing myself, like, bro. I said this, that, and the third. I can see how him in the stall, hearing that out of context, you think I man this, that, third. If that's the case, yeah, if that's
like,
the
bro,
case. So for him to misinterpret it on some essay shit, it's probably like, that bitch just suck my dick, you suck my dick, you suck my man's dick, fuck all that, like something like that. Like,
because the nigga implied, he said,
he did say as. So you think there's a good chance? Yeah, he was crashing out, but the things he was saying with the crash out can be misinterpreted as some sexual shit.
Yeah. He was dead, exactly what your rage said. He was crashing out, but the shit that he was saying can get misinterpreted. You feel me? The Stockguy definitely misinterpreted his lingo. You feel me? Because it's completely two different generations, bro. You feel me? He's from an older generation. Dezz is from a younger generation, and they're from completely two different worlds. Dezz grew up in the hood. The Stockguy, I don't know where he grew up, probably in the suburbs type shit. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's definitely a miscommunication. Stockguy felt like it was essay, but what Dezz was saying was essay, but it's completely different. It's just a lingo. It's just a New York lingo. You feel me?
yes, 100%.
I can see that.
100%. Bro, niggas be thinking New York niggas is gay. Yo, you jack me, bro?
Okay, so stop.
Imagine I went to the Stockguy and said, "Yo, can you jack me?" Yo, the nigga would think like I'm talking about jerking my shit.
I think Silky put it best. I don't think that anyone is right or wrong, but the jacking lingo is the prime example. I'm not from New York. None of my friends are from New York, but we all be cracking up hearing some of their lingo. To them, it's normal, but to outsiders, niggas be like, what did they say? And as crazy as it is to, I guess, put this hypothetical out there, imagine if someone pushed up on the Stockguy and was like, I'm jacking you. He'd probably be flustered and say, I don't swing that way. A white guy not understanding Bronx lingo seems pretty reasonable. It seems like something that could happen, if I'm being honest.
About some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. And I'm thinking to myself,
Why did he gonna do that? Why did he say he was gonna do to her? Why didn't he just say it? Why you? I said, what's up? He was gonna do that. Why you? Because you lying. You speaking fast. You fast talking coward ass comment. You are a liar.
and I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, you okay? Like, you good?
Cat. Wallahi. I never saw you.
Okay, so something's not adding up here. Dezz is claiming he never seen the
I don't
Stockguy,
understand
which
myself.
I find weird, and it makes me wonder who exactly was with Dezz in the bathroom, because they can confirm or deny this. But also, Dezz had a point about the vagueness of the essay statement, which I think that's also kind of weird too. In the original video, the Stockguy never actually elaborates on the essay comment that he heard. I think that does hurt his credibility a little bit, because if you're gonna make a claim that wild, we need to know what exactly makes you think it's essay.
Really had a problem where you really felt a way about that shit, the nigga would have said it during the award show. The nigga would have said it, and it makes no sense for the nigga to say it after.
I do agree with what Silky is saying here. If the Stockguy thought,
But look though, the New York lingo is it is famous for like the way how they speak and shit. You feel me? The way how they're so aggressive. The way how their lingo is interpreted. Like the way how they say shit. You feel me? So you feel me? The Stockguy may have just took it in a different way. But you feel me? If you guys like the video, make a like, comment, subscribe. Go watch my last video. Go watch my next video. Peace.